beautiful South Florida. There's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida. As a moment ago, the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the New England Patriots. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down. Second and 14. Another try after the first down sack. Tua. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
So certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a third and 14. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Flush to his right. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Tua now on first down. That swung out wide to Harris. Second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the Patriots 36-yard.
First carry for Najee Harris. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Tua going to throw. He's got Fuller. 7 yards the pickup there.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Looking to throw again on second down. Tua. And he's got his target, Harris. Touchdown, Dolphins. Najee Harris, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way down to the 41-yard line. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
66 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal. Throwing Jones. Steps away. There's Henry. Touchdown Patriots. Hunter Henry. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Now, they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Play action, now it's Tua. Now the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Dietrich Wise. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off at the 48. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing, maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
On second down, they'll try and run the counter. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
And the next-gen stats tell the story as he was traveling at better than 19 miles an hour.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Now Jones. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Tua. It's complete to Fuller. Tua to Fuller for a Miami 1st down. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Got a man complete. It's Fuller again. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the Patriots are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory. but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. Jones now on first down. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. From the gun, they'll try to run it. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Operating from the gun, Jones. That's to his running back, complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Jones hit and the ball's out. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
Pass some of this.
And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. They give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, you do I ever?
Two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And there's still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Noah Igbenogany. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Jones. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Now Jones on 1st and 10. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down.
Back to throw again. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Finding room to the 20. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 19. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Second and 10. They'll look to throw again. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here, as they need 4 yards on third down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And the Patriots are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So the two teams will head to the locker rooms here in Miami with the Dolphins on top, as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Back to throw. Jones got an open man. It's QT. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. And now here's a carry heading left. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Here's second and a yard. Now they try the right side here, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots move back within a couple of the lead. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2. They'll look to throw. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
He's checking.
From the gun, it's Tua. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
And this is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. The 20. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a handoff as they run left side. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Jones. And this is going to be incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He gets it complete to Harris. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
And the Dolphins, first down.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. That's swung out wide to Harris. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
That's complete to Pagner.
And some room to roam now. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. 36 yards on the play.
And worth pointing out, after that last completion, that puts this young quarterback over 10,000 yards passing for his career. And fair to say, he's not done yet.
No doubt about it. He's really just getting started because he's...
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job, because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
He's got Fuller. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins have tied things up here in the fourth.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Jones. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. On the give, this is Harris. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Jalen Phillips, the edge man on the tackle.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jones. It's brought in by Harris. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And a solid run down inside the 30.
111 yards on the ground for him so far.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
Now Jones. Eluding the pressure right. Complete. Hunter Henry with the grab. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And now here's a carry heading left. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Tackle made there by Eric Rowe. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range. On 2nd down now, it's Harris, and he'll take this one down near the 15. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Jones. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots have moved out in front. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Dolphins 17.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Now Tua. Sliding out of the pocket. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Tua to throw.
He finds his man, complete. That's Harris. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make this a second down. Tua. Flush to his right. And throw right side complete to Parker. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A good pickup there of 20 yards. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll try and run with Harris. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Sanders on for the extra point. And no sweat. He puts it through. And we are tied here in the 4th. Separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right? I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there. All right, we'll see if they do just that. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's Jones. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football. That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it
or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they found a way to be successful with it.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 38.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
Now they try the right side here. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Javon Holland coming up to make the stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Back to throw. Jones. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Now Jones. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down.
But, partner, look where the ball's being placed now. They're deep in the red zone, which to me, that opens up their options because they can run the field goal kicker out there right now, or they can decide to run a play and put it into the perfect position he might require in order to make the game-winning kick.
So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. They'll run here on third and goal. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up fourth and goal. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Now, remember, this one is not over, but with the time running short here in this overtime, that could very well be the game winner.
Yeah, remember now, the other team does get a possession, but when the clock runs out, that's it. So that was a well-calculated drive to use up the majority of the clock and leave your opponent with little to no time left.
National Football League, presented by EA Sports. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. On first down, Watson. He gets it to Cooks. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On first and 10, Watson to Mixon on the check down. That catch good for only a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's Watson. This goes out wide from Mixon. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 42. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Watson's throw there complete to Sims. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Throws this one right side to Pascal. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They come up first and 10 at the 16. Here's Watson. Wide open receiver complete. And the Texans are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Mixon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return, Tremont Smith. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Allen off the play fake. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. On play action, Allen. Looking long for Thomas. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Allen again. Escaping the pressure right. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
Allen's throw into the hands of McLaurin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down. Allen. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards on the play. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Forced out to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Throwing now is Allen. The left side completion to Jones. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Now Allen. And he's got it. It's Thomas for a Jacksonville touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have
touchdown, Houston. Like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
And that should serve as a big warning to this defense. They know now that they have to stick close to these receivers because they have the ability to break games wide open after the catch. And that one wound up in the end zone.
Bullet good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down. And again, it's Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, 35 yards. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. Watson on 1st down. He gets it to Sims, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. Off of play action, it's Watson. He'll air this one out deep for Sims. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Steven Sims, 58 yards. And the Texans have broken the tie. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the lead is now 21-14. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Allen. Caught by Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. To the shotgun snap to Allen. Open man right side is Ingram. And he's got room. Oh, some strong running. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. To the right side and complete to Thomas. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Aaron Jones taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied here in the second quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. Faking the give. Now Watson. He'll air this one out deep for Sims. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. He's going to let it go again. And this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Here's a run with Mixon. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Mixon trying to punch it in. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Quick throw completed by Watson. Touchdown! Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Texans have broken the tie.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. Here's Bullock now for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And we'll see how aggressive they want to be in these final stages before the half. Flushed out right. First down and more for Allen. And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. So, CD, big changes for 2021. Of course, last year we had the expansion from 6 to 7 teams in each conference making the playoffs. This year, the headline, the addition of a 17th regular season game. What did you think when you heard the news that this was happening?
Well, my first thought, partner, was finally, because we've heard about a 17th game coming for a long time, and now here it is. So the beautiful part about all of it is that 17th game is going to be like these interdivision, interconference type games that are going to match up and play out over a 4-year period. And that's kind of cool. And I was looking forward to seeing some of the matchups that were going to come out of that for that 17th game. And could that be the game that decides a bunch of division titles?
Well, he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
On first down, Allen letting one go deep for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jebby Moreland. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Let's go, how to play football. Let's go.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after their first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in Week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do Keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
Throwing again on second down. Allen. This one swung out here to Jones. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Play action. Now it's Allen. They'll roll him out right. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And some room to maneuver. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Allen again. Complete to Jones. And they'll get this down to the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Allen off the play fake. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. On second and goal, Allen, he'll buy some time right. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Jonathan Taylor there to make the grab. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Extra point attempt to follow here. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Out of the gun, Watson. He's going to go deep for Conley. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Houston. Hard to believe that arm strength was a knock on Deshaun Watson coming out of Clemson, but he showed what he's got there.
And I'm telling you, nothing will let up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And the final number of the next-gen stats, that ball traveling a full 59 yards through the air.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, It's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. To throw, it's Allen. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Flush to his right. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Allen to throw once more. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 16, Allen. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Jonathan Taylor, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Now he's flushed out right. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. 2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas. He's going to go deep for Conley. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Texans. It's another touchdown pass for Deshaun Watson, his 5th of the afternoon. And the Texans have broken the tie. Pulling good on the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here's Smith to return it. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. High-scoring first half, and to this point, a high-scoring second half. A lot of offense, Charles.
Very entertaining game for guys like you and me, being able to watch it. Anyone who's here in the stadium, they've got to be having a blast, wondering who's going to score next and who's going to gain an advantage. The people who hate this,
the guys that play your old position, right?
My old position, anyone on defense, this is not a satisfying game for them, not at all.
Yeah, these offenses rolling. On 2nd and 10, Allen.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
After what they've faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Here's Allen. He gets it to Thomas. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Allen now on first down. A check down here to Jones. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. To throw again on second down. Allen over the middle. That's caught by Taylor. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
So pass interference to call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
Back now in Houston. Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Throw taken in by Taylor left side. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Again, they'll throw with Allen. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Desmond King picks it.
And the Texans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, I don't want to take too much away from his performance throwing the football. He's got the 4 touchdown passes, but this now a 2nd interception of the ball game.
And, partner, part of what's gotten him the 4 touchdowns is a certain fearlessness. But that fearlessness borders with recklessness, and the latter just occurred.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Watson off play action. He'll air this one out deep for Sims. And got his man complete. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And if you're looking for proof of his speed, Next Gen Stats shows that he was traveling just over 21 miles an hour there.
And that one will bounce out of the... zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Now a dump off here complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. Allen. Going for the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They're down 2 scores, and they need a quick one to try and get back into this one. That was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice but to keep trying.
And again, it's Allen. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Rolling to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And the Texans are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. A gain of 39 that time. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Faking the give. Now Watson escaping the pressure right. He'll layer this one out deep for Sims. It's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Steven Sims Jr. with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Texans are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Here's Allen to throw it. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. He got 29 yards that time. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 34. Now Allen. Flushed out right. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. On play action, Allen. This is caught. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Jaguars have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will be cut down to 14.
Jaguars 42.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives, and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after them right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football, you've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
Off of play action, it's Watson. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And he is going to have a Texans first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Now this throw caught left side. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 23 yards, the final tally. And Watson's going to throw it here. This goes out wide from Mixon. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. He'll air this one out deep for Sims. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Steven Sims, 30 yards. And the Texans are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Pulling good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. By rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so a good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Play action. Now it's Allen. Got a man complete. It's Taylor. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Looking long for Thomas. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 33 yards that time. On play action, Allen. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Jonathan Taylor there to make the grab. And the Jaguars get a score closer. So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here. Allen. And that's caught at the 2. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Eluding the pressure right.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Ed Oliver that time the one to get in there and bring him down.
This Jack